It's been a really long minute, quite a hot minute. Life has really been lifing. So let's do like a quick update. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cam and I'm a YouTuber based in England. I do beauty content, fashion, lifestyle, and whatnot. And welcome to my channel. And I hope you stick around. Let's start with like why I left YouTube in the first place. I was just getting frustrated, to be honest. I had quite a few challenges. As you guys know, I've been filming with my phone for the longest time. I use iPhone 13 Pro Max and I've used it since I can't remember. I had this phone since maybe 2022, so 2 years now. Yeah, 2022, 2 years now. So I have been filming with this, and to be honest, it's becoming a little bit of inconvenience. We're filming with my phone and the storage as well. And also, I just really got busy towards the end of the year, and I feel like I started having like imposter syndrome. Being on YouTube has been, it's quite a task, to be fair, and you have to be consistent, show up every single time. It doesn't matter even if the views and subscriber count is discouraging, you just have to show up. And at some point, I think work got really busy for me. I switched to a new department, which sort of messed up my schedule, and I didn't quite find like the right fit. I am the kind of person that I work with scheduling and organizing myself, and if I don't do that, I can't function. So I didn't find like the right balance for me to like get back to work and all of that. Anyway, so I just struggle with a lot of things: memory space, the convenience of filming. Sometimes when I'm on holiday, I get lost in what I'm doing and I'm so excited, like seeing things, going out to eat. I don't remember to film. Whereas if I had a camera, I would always remember, like, to film and all of that. And in between trying to film long form content for YouTube, I'm trying my phone to film short form content for either IG or even YouTube Shorts or TikTok. It's just a lot going on, and it was just difficult for me to handle. So that's basically why I, sort of stopped filming on YouTube for the longest time. Plus a little bit of imposter syndrome. I'm not even going to lie, I've struggled with imposter syndrome for the longest time, and it happens to the best of us. So yeah. So that's basically like the first part of what's been happening. Many things have happened like this year so far, and we're like first half of the year is gone, and this is July. I'm filming this video on the 16th of July. So in January, my best friend was around and she came to spend Christmas. So she basically arrived London on 25th morning and we spent Christmas together. It was such a fun time. We had like such a really good time. She did travel to like other places in between. And I was working that period as well. So like I said, I started in a new department in February. So it took me a little bit of time to find my balance. It was really intense, and I was just a bit my life was just a bit all over all over the place. But we did find out to go out. We had like some fun outings before she left. I think we visited Oxford in January as well. So all went together. We're going to attach some clips of all the stuff we got to do in Oxford. I don't think I filmed that particular day trip. As you guys know, I always film my day trip. I don't think I actually filmed this particular day trip Oxford. I'm not sure, but I'm going to have a look. I have a ton of videos or tons of videos that I filmed that I haven't really I haven't really edited or posted, and this is just to show you guys like that imposter syndrome, it's real. And then came February. February was such a good month, and so many things happened. My life sort of changed. February, I traveled. I went to Doha. So by the time you're seeing this, you probably should have seen like the Doha vlog. I did a solo trip. That was actually my first trip in 2024. I did a solo trip in February and I went to Doha. I stayed in hotels. I stayed at the Mondrian. It was awesome. It was beautiful. Like it was such a nice. I'm best in solo trip. I'm always going to go on that trip, whether I have company or not. If I've made up my mind to visit a place and I can't find like a friend to go with, I'll just believe I will go one way or the other. I shall go on that trip. So I went to Doha. I'll insert a link to nice like solo holiday. It was one thing about Doha is that it felt very safe. I never for once felt like uncomfortable or felt like I shouldn't be here, or like all those things they tell you about Arabian countries. I did not feel any of those things, not once, not twice, not at any goddamn time. Like it was such It was such a really nice holiday, and I had like a time of my life. Even though I was alone, I still like enjoyed this holiday so much. And it was at the end of that holiday, I was like, "Man, this is a place I want to come back to. I always want to come back to Doha. If you ask me, to have an opportunity to go with a group of friends, it's a place that I want to even go back again because I really enjoy my stay. So that's what I did like in February. Then March. Ooh, where did I go to? Oh, March was my one of my closest friends' birthday. We went to get for her birthday. It was so awesome. And the funny part is the time difference between the two trips was just so fun. I was like, do you even have money to be flexing life like this? But who cares? You only live once. So yeah. March we went to Cape Verde. Cape Verde is beautiful. Like where we stayed was like a resort, and we had our own houses, like in these little cute cabanas. It was a one bedroom, had a beachfront view, had a little balcony. So we just take a walk, come out to the beach. Resort had their own restaurant, which is quite distant. It was quite distant. I just remembered when the first night that we got to Cape Verde and we are going out to get eat, and then we nearly got attacked by dogs. Story for another day. Anyway, we spent a few days in Cape Verde. To be honest, most of the holidays that I go to is usually maximum of 4-5 days, and then I'm back. And this is because I have to go to work, to be honest, and I need rest from holiday. If you holiday with me, I'm not the type of person that wants to sit one place. I want to go everywhere and everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. Like do all the activities, see all the places. So for me to do that, I'll be up and about, I'm running around, I'm going to different places. So technically, by the time I come back to England, I want to rest. I need like a day or two to like recuperate and just hold myself together. Rest from the holiday, basically. Anyway, that was March. Cabo Verde, no stress. That was the slogan, no stress. It was fun, it was awesome, happy vibes. I loved it. The next month was April. What did I even do in April? I don't think I did anything significant in April. I think I basically worked a lot in April. April was a very busy month for me. It wasn't interesting or as interesting as I would have hoped for it to be. I also got my US visa in April, so I'm going to go to the US sometime. It's not this year, it might be next year. The good thing about them is that they give you like a 5-year visa, so you can literally go at any time that you want. So the next month was May. May, I didn't do much. Oh, it was my niece's birthday, so traveled all the way to London to celebrate her birthday. It was really nice and fun. Spent time with my family. My brother was there, or my two brothers were there. Sister-in-law, my cousins, like my entire family was there. So like it's always a good vibe whenever my family is around, to be honest. So yeah, let's go to June. Yeah, June was really exciting. June was such a fun month. It was my birthday, it was my partner's birthday, and I went to Scotland with my friend. Ooh, Scotland was amazing. So we went to Scotland like a few days to my birthday, came back, and then came back a day to my birthday. My birthday is on the 18th. Went to Scotland I think on the 16th, no, on the 15th. So we spent 15, 16, came back on the 17th from Scotland. It was so much fun. We landed in Glasgow. Spent the night in Glasgow. So we got in things sometime around 4-ish p.m., 3-4-ish p.m. Went to the hotel, checked in, and sort of freshened up, relaxed a bit, freshened up, and then we went around town. So I stopped by TK Maxx first to get like a couple of things from there, and then we got some water, snack, went back to the hotel, dropped off the stuff, and then went out to eat. And after eating, the Turkish restaurant we went to, oof, the food 10/10 plus 10 minus nothing. It was so good. The food was big. We had like this really large platter. The food was amazing. You can never go wrong with Turkish food. Put me anywhere, anytime, any day. You can never ever go wrong with Turkish food. We had really good, amazing dinner. From there we went to this, it was a lounge. It was called, I think it's called Vega. Went there. It was supposed to be like a really nice hot like happening place, but they would be disappointed. Nothing was really happening. We had a cocktail that, thank God, did not even pour just, to be honest, because I felt that the cocktail was done in the most unsanitary way. But yeah, so we had cocktail and we left. The only exciting thing about Vega was when we got up to the elevator to leave, to go downstairs, immediately the doors shut. There's this vibey, it's an electric kind of music. The Oyibo people's own music came on, basically. That was the only exciting thing about that place. But yeah, left there, went back to our hotel, slept, and then the next day we went to Edinburgh. We had a day visit to Edinburgh. We had a day trip, to Scotland, to Edinburgh rather, and it was awesome. Okay, we had such a good time. Edinburgh is such a beautiful place. Doesn't even begin to cut it. Like, it was so beautiful. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you would love the place. We went to see so many nice places. Come out of the station, you will see the bridge. What's it called? Waverley Bridge. From there, you will see the monument, Scott Monument. There, it was so nice. If you watch Harry Potter, you'd see it. You'd remember the monument. From there, we walk out Hi. We used our legs. We went to the Victoria Street, like the inspiration for Diagon Alley. Went there, spent some time, looked at like a couple of shops there. It was just so beautiful. It was just such a beautiful experience. So Scotland was really awesome. And then when I came back on the 17th, the next day was my birthday. I had like a cute little intimate birthday with my partner, and that was it. And right now it's July. Nothing is really. Oh, actually, July has been quite interesting. Haven't really done much. We just had like a day trip to Margate. Went to the beach, but you know how English weather has been. Today is sunny, tomorrow is not. So we're hoping that the weather will be nice. But technically, it was just it barely. There was even barely any sunshine throughout the day. And the thing is, we had already planned this trip, and we really wanted to take this trip, whether the weather was kind to us or not. So yeah, we still went ahead with going to the beach. It was windy and seagulls attacked us because I think they were hungry basically. Yeah, but we still had a good time. We played games, we had food, we had drinks. Went with some of my friends from work, some with husbands, some with boyfriends, and that was it. It was a really good time. We had a nice time. And yeah, that's it. I haven't done anything else this month. I don't think I have anything else planned. But so far, this is all I've been up to for the past 7 months. And now when I think about it, looking back, I feel like a lot of activities I've had have made really good content. And I'm low-key regretting why I didn't push myself further to film, no matter what. But to be honest, and at this point, for me to even film, I've had to delete and move over 3,000 word of pictures and content out of my phone to create space. To be fair, it's a little bit of inconvenience. Now, I am trying to get a camera. I am updating my saving jar for a camera. The camera I want is a Canon camera. It's going to cost me almost £1,000 to get. It's not money I want to pull out of my account just once. I feel like I want to just save up, save up for it. I don't want to just phew, withdraw £1,000 from my account because I want to buy a camera. So that's it for me so far. What are you guys going to be expecting from me henceforth? So I'm hoping to, be a bit more consistent. And I know this sounds like you probably must have heard this from me like a million and one time. But I'm really hoping to film more. Hopefully I'll get a camera for before middle of next month. We do have a family trip planned for next month. So I'm looking hoping that I get the camera before then and I film a lot more. Like I said, I'm starting a new role. Know that it's going to take me a bit of time to stabilize, get familiar with the schedule. I'm not going to be working night shifts anymore, or at least not as much as I used to do. Not as much as I used to do when I was in patient-centered care, but at least I am going to have a more stable timeline. I would have my weekends off and I would have my nights free, and I'll be closing a bit earlier than normal. So these are the things that I feel with way and the plan and how my life is headed, little changes here and there, I sort of feel like I'm going to be a little more stable, at least when it comes to filming and with content generally. That's it. I hope it was nice and fun catching up with me. I actually like my makeup. It's given. It's very subtle light, everyday kind of. This is actually what I look like when I go to work most of the time. This is the kind of makeup I tend to wear. But sometimes I have red lips on, but I usually switch between red and pink. I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat video and life updates. And don't forget to subscribe, please. Let's just subscribe. Subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.